The rise and fall of LORKULUP, the legendary lion of Masai. In the vast wilderness of the Masai Mara, where survival is a constant battle, one lion rose above the rest. His name was LORKULUP, a warrior, a hunter, and a king. For years he ruled with unmatched strength, feared by rivals and respected by all who witnessed his power. But nature is both beautiful and cruel. Even the mightiest must one day fall. And for LORKULUP, that day came on January 26, 2025. This is the story of his rise, his dominance, and his tragic end. LORKULUP was born in 2017 into a world where only the strongest survived. From the moment he opened his eyes, he faced challenges. As a cub, he relied on his mother and the pride for food and protection. But the wild is merciless, and not all cubs make it to adulthood. As he grew, LORKULUP showed signs of greatness. He was larger than his siblings, more aggressive, and more determined. By the time he reached maturity, he had developed into a powerful lion with a thick golden mane that signified his strength. He was destined to be a ruler. LORKULUP's true legend began when he claimed his place as a dominant male in the Rongai pride. This was no small feat. To lead a pride, a male lion must fight off rivals, defend his territory, and prove his ability to provide. LORKULUP did all of this and more. But what made him truly special was his hunting skill. While most lions preferred zebras and wildebeests, LORKULUP had a different target: buffalo. These massive, aggressive animals were among the most dangerous prey in the savannah. But LORKULUP was fearless. With unmatched precision, he would stalk the herds, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. When he attacked, it was with overwhelming force. He had mastered the technique of bringing down buffaloes, a feat few lions dared to attempt. This earned him the title of the greatest buffalo hunter in the Masai Mara. But life at the top is never easy. Every day was a battle. Rival lions constantly tried to challenge him. Hyenas sought to steal his kills, and the harsh conditions of the wild tested his endurance. Yet, LORKULUP remained undefeated. For years, he ruled the plains, leading his pride, siring cubs, and maintaining dominance over his territory. His roar echoed across the savannah, a warning to all who dared to challenge him. He was the undisputed king. But even the greatest warriors have their limits. And on one fateful night, LORKULUP faced an enemy he could not defeat. On January 26, 2025, under the cover of darkness, LORKULUP set out on a hunt. His target this time was an eland, the largest antelope in Africa. Unlike buffaloes, elands are not aggressive, but they are powerful, and their sharp horns can be deadly. The hunt began as usual. LORKULUP stalked his prey, moving silently through the tall grass, his muscles tensed as he prepared to strike, and then, with a burst of speed, he attacked. But something went wrong. The eland fought back with unexpected force. In the chaos of the struggle, its sharp horn pierced LORKULUP's abdomen, a deep, fatal wound. The king was injured. The pain must have been unbearable. Alone and bleeding, he had no way to call for help. His pride was not there. His strength was fading. He had hunted countless times before, but this time, the hunt had turned against him. In the wild, weakness invites danger, and LORKULUP, once the mighty ruler, was now vulnerable. The night was long, and the predators of the Mara were watching. It is believed that opportunistic hyenas, always lurking in the shadows, found him in his weakened state. They are nature's scavengers, but they are also ruthless hunters. With LORKULUP unable to fight back, they may have delivered the final blow. By morning, the rangers discovered a heartbreaking scene. 2 bodies lay in the grass: LORKULUP, the fallen king, and the eland that had taken his life. Side by side, predator and prey, a tragic end to a legendary reign. The news spread quickly. Wildlife lovers, photographers, and conservationists mourned his loss. LORKULUP was more than just a lion. He was a symbol of strength, resilience, and the raw beauty of nature. His passing marked the end of an era. The Rongai pride had lost its leader. The Masai Mara had lost one of its most iconic lions. The savannah felt emptier without him. But legends never truly die. The stories of his hunts, his battles, and his dominance will be told for years to come. His cubs, if they survive, will carry his bloodline, and the land he once ruled will always remember him. This is the reality of the wild. It is a place of wonder and brutality, of victories and losses. Every lion's reign must come to an end, but some leave a legacy that endures. LORKULUP was one of those lions. He was not just any hunter, he was the greatest. A warrior who fought until his last breath. A king who met his fate with the same courage that define.